Welcome to day 3. We're here in Selfoss, Iceland. Today's our last day in Iceland. We're up and at 'em early at 11 a.m. today. Once again, another pretty tough night of sleep.
My room has been light like this since like 5 a.m.
Our first stop of the day is to get some lunch here. We're about to head down the Golden Circle today, so we're trying to avoid getting food once we're driving, so we're just gonna get food now.
And the recommendation we got, it's one of the best known Icelandic restaurants here in Selfoss.
Starting off our day with some lovely KFC. That's about American as it gets. This is the cheapest thing we could find around here.
Just everything on the island's really expensive.
Definitely not our most glorious meal choice, but super effective, super quick. We're now en route to our first destination of the day, which is the Kerid Crater, about 15 minutes outside of Selfoss. Alright, just finished up at Kerid, the crater. It was an okay stop, definitely cool. It's on the way to where we're going next, which is Gulfoss waterfall. That is about 45 minutes up the road, and that's gonna be the farthest point from Reykjavík on this trip today. We got a tire pressure light warning, which we were kind of concerned about yesterday because we hit a piece of wood in the road. Ben's using this opportunity to get some fuel today.
Yes. We are at Gulfoss, which is one of the waterfalls on the Golden Circle.
This place is an absolute zoo. It's definitely the busiest one we've been to, probably because it's on the Golden Circle, which is what everyone in Iceland pretty much does. We are at stop number 3 of the day. We're at Geysir, which is a geothermal zone. It's a little bit stinky right now because it smells like the sulfur.
Is that a bad idea?
Maybe.
Let's find out. Oh, it's like cold.
We are done with Geysir. We're on to our 4th destination of the day, which is Þingvellir National Park. We got about a 40-minute drive till we get there. It's our last kind of outdoorsy thing that we're doing in Iceland. Then we're headed to Reykjavík, which is just the city, and from there it's just the Airbnb, and we fly out tomorrow morning. So this is our last big nature thing.
We're stinky. We got in the splash zone, so we smell like sulfur.
Yeah, we got splashed by the geyser that went off, unbeknownst to the splash zone.
I mean, the ground was wet. That was kind of a critical oversight on our part. So we're at Þingvellir National Park. We are walking to this church that's in the background. Gonna go check that out. And after that, we're gonna move the car and get closer to one of the waterfalls.
The other really cool part about Þingvellir is that this is the place where the American and Eurasian continental plates meet. So right now we're actually walking between the two plates. You can kind of see the opening between the two right here. which is pretty insane. It's like one of the only places in the world that you can like walk in between the plates. Secondary fun fact, this place was used in Game of Thrones, so that's pretty cool. We are at Öxarárfoss, which is the waterfall here in Þingvellir National Park. It's a pretty unreal waterfall. It's not super big, but it's very pretty. And then you just see right down the canyon we just walked down in the background here.
That was the final foss this time. We actually spent a lot of time there, but got some cool shots, got up on some rocks. Would highly recommend if you like fosses. So one guy was flying a drone earlier and was told by park staff not to, but then we went and asked the guy at the visitor center front desk if we could fly a drone, and he sort of said yes. So we are trying to get shots of the waterfall we were just at. So we're taking off from this little loop off the road.
Our drone escapades cost us another 30 minutes. It's actually 6:30 and it's actually only a 45-minute drive. So ETA in Reykjavík is 7:15, which should give us ample time to go around the city, do everything we wanted to do in Reykjavík before heading to our Airbnb in Keflavik to rest up before our flight tomorrow morning. We are in downtown Reykjavík eating some Subway because that is the cheapest thing around, and it is still like $15, so that's really fun. But we're enjoying the beautiful views while eating our sandwiches in downtown Reykjavík. Just look at this, just pan it a little bit. This cute little street with the church at the end of it. So we're living our best life. All right, just smashed some Subway. Now we're just gonna walk around Reykjavík for a bit and then head to our Airbnb. So cue the walking around Reykjavík montage. We just made it to our Airbnb here in Keflavik. It's 9:40, so we got in a little later than expected. Place is awesome. We've got a single bed over here, and then we got a pull-out couch over here.
I think it's a pull-out couch.
And then we have a nice little kitchen here, but most importantly, we have washer dryer, which means we get to do laundry today, which is massive because we don't have that many sets of clothes. We are trying to translate the Icelandic on the dryer so that we set our settings correctly. It's 12:30, getting ready for bed now. We have a super early day. Ben's already in bed on the phone. That's the end of day 3, our last day in Iceland. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for day 4. We're headed out of Geysir now. Our next destination, number 4 of the day, is Geysir. Sorry, what am I saying?
So we've got conflicting. Okay.